And this is a beautifully carved out section right here. Hopefully I can avoid this sharp branch. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Hopefully I don't have to get out of my little the mini SS Minnow, as I call it, too many times. Let's see if I can get over there, because there's no passing right here. Battling the current a little bit, but it's not too strong. Let's see here. I might have to get out and walk. Yeah, this section here is pretty neat. All carved out. So clearly this river was at one time pretty high, like I'm guessing right up to there. Be very interesting to know if that was just for a well, I guess it couldn't have been for a short period of time, because it must have taken, I presume, many thousands of years to carve this all out. So this could be where it gets a little bit crazy, because as the river narrows, there's more rapids, and I'm gonna have to be really careful, because I can only paddle so hard with one paddle to get back up, so I'm gonna have to go one step at a time. And it looks like I should be able to, unfortunately I'm gonna have to get in and out, I guess, a lot. I'm gonna probably paddle over to those rocks there and then get out again to avoid that little bit of rapids. Rapids and a cheap little Canadian Tire blow up thing like this are not a good match. So check this out. This is pretty cool. And the good thing overall is that I can walk along here, at least for a while, but this is pretty outstanding. Even better than I was expecting. So the little story as to how I kind of got an inkling to explore this area was because last year at about the same time I was exploring. I went up there on the cliffs, and I was going all along up there, way up there, and I was hoping I might see something cool. But I thought I could see some neat areas, but I couldn't see a way down. As you can see, looking at that, you can see why. I mean, you literally need rappelling gear to get down anywhere here, and you have to know what you're doing. So I went probably about as far as around that corner there, but up there, and I just couldn't get down. So here I am today, exploring, picking up where I left off with my little mini SS Minnow. And so far I'm glad I've come back to do this, because this is pretty neat. But the thing is, you gotta be really, really careful, because look at the jaggedness of that rock there, and there's quite a few that are just, it's like a shark fin. It's so sharp and jagged. But we'll just go one step at a time here. It's about 3:30. I've got 3.5 hours to explore, and the good thing is that it's a completely blue sky, sunny day, so the sun is over there, so this is perfect. All this is in shadow, so if I, well, when I take some photos, which I think I'll do on the way back, then I'm gonna have even light instead of patchy light like over there. So let's continue on. Just a little bit further back. And as you can see, the maple trees are starting to turn. Some have already turned completely and have lost all their leaves. What I want to show you over here is more cliffs, rocky cliffs. And what I'm kind of hoping is that maybe, just maybe, I'll find some caves along the way. Now, I'm not really prepared, nor do I really want to explore caves, but that would be really interesting to see if there is or not. So let me just walk along here without my little rubber dinghy. Check this out, and you'll be seeing this for the first time with me, so this looks promising. I can keep walking along there. Yeah, pretty cool. A little bit further back here. Yeah, that looks very interesting all along here. And just a little bit further down once again. So as you can see, obviously you can't tell probably how tall those cliffs are, but I'm going to say about 10, 20, 30, 50 feet, I'm going to say. And I love this big chunk that's still overhanging here. Whereas all along here, the rocks have obviously fallen into the water at some point and drifted off down the river somewhere. Yeah, I think there's definitely going to be a couple shots along here, but as you can see down further, there's still some sun up there that's going to make it a little splotchy, so probably have to wait another half an hour. Now up here, looks like I might have to get back in the old mini SS Minnow again. Yeah, it looks like I will. So once again, I'm going to have to be really certain that the current isn't too strong. It's a little bit right there, but I can get in right here and kind of curve around there. That looks neat how those are all jagged and mossy, eh? So yeah, it looks like I should be able to safely get down to at least the next thing. Landing down there, I'm just going to go one step at a time and play safe. Alright, I'm going to let the current take me where it wants to for a moment, at least. It wants to spin me around. I have to tell you, okay, it wants me to go in in here. This is a little freaky because I'm going to put this on my head here. I need to have a little bit of control over what I'm doing here. This is a little freaky because, you know, again, this is just a cheap little inflatable from Canadian Tire, and if that pops, for instance, this pool area here is really beautiful, is probably as tall as me, so we're talking about, well, I can see at least it's 6 feet deep along here. So if this thing pops on a sharp rock, guess who's going to be having to swim back? Now I've got all my stuff in a dry bag, but that's kind of besides the point. I still don't want to be swimming back. Trying to move my head slowly here. It's hard to remember that I need to do that. Do a little 180 here. Yeah, let's do a full 180. And then we got an interesting little spot here with some rapids again. Trying to get over to the outer edge. Looks like I should be okay on the way back here, I hope. But this, like, whoa, that just slammed into a rock. Yeah, that current's pulling me pretty quickly there. So that's a little a little freaky, but I can again get over into the area that's more still. So I'm kind of flicking my head around because I need to pay attention to what I'm doing. I just want to make sure I can get back at each section here. Yeah, okay, so I can paddle back up current here, no problem, and get on those rocks. Okay, let's keep going, but what concerns me is I hear either rapids or a small waterfall up ahead, so now I'm gonna have to be really careful. Yeah, I think that I was looking around here to see if I could find a way down, and that was as far as I went before. And then I think it was down here, and I was thinking, I wonder if this is a cave over to the right, but it doesn't look like it. And then we've got more indentations over there. But I'm sure you're going to hear the roar of the water up ahead as I get closer. But yeah, this is just absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, for the most part, quite relaxing. Yeah, this is really neat. I love this carved rock. Definitely gonna be challenging to get photos, but just do what I can. The big question is, as always, how far do I go? Oh yeah, I can hear more action up ahead here, which I'm gonna have to be very, very careful about. Another beautiful carved out rock right here. I don't know if it's, let me get right in here. Maybe the GoPro doesn't like dark spots too much, but hopefully it'll adjust a little bit if I'm right in here. And I'll paddle all the way back so you can kind of see. Let's keep going here. And I think I'm going to dock the SS Mini Minnow right here and investigate before I go around the corner, because I'm kind of paddling blind here. I can't see what's around the corner. I don't want to get caught up in a current, and obviously don't want to go over any waterfalls. See if I can get in here somewhere. Oh yeah, this looks like it's going to be kind of interesting. Getting out of this thing is a bit of a challenge. Okay, looks like I'm okay here. It's very, very slippery. Okay, so that's all I was hearing right there, I guess. Oh, it looks really, really interesting up there. Looks like there's a little carved out area, and that might make a neat photo shooting back this way here. So it's kind of hard to know exactly what I'm looking at. Let me get down here. This is neat. Little rounded out corner here. Pretty shallow. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be really interesting right up there. Okay, that's a little slippery. Need to slow down a little bit here. Okay, this is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So got to walk over a little bit more here. The rock isn't too bad, but some patches are worse than others. So yeah, that might make a cool shot, the little cascade from over there. So I'm gonna keep on the floating. Maybe actually I'll just keep walking. And I'm gonna explore down there because that looks really neat. Okay, decided to float. Looking back at the little rapids. Look at all that beautiful moss. Got some nice foliage, fall foliage on the tree there. Now where can I get through here? Probably gonna bottom out in a second here. Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna get out here again. Help me. I can't, I fall and then I can't get up. Okay. There we go. Now this stuff here is probably really slippery, so I'm gonna get over to the right. It's quite slippery. Here. Wow. Cool. Ooh, that rock is sharp. Just put my hand against it. Wow, look at this, eh? So yeah, just up around this corner, I think is the spot that looked very, very interesting. But maybe it was an optical delusion. I'm not seeing what I thought I saw yet. I thought I saw a literal hole in the rock. Huh. Yeah, maybe it was just a weird optical illusion, but nonetheless, this is beautiful. Now the big question is, how far is it going to be like this? God only knows. Yeah, I don't see any carved out circular rock down here, but like I said, it's still pretty amazing. So keep walking. This, in my opinion, from what I've seen so far, is right up there with Looper Canyon. And who knows what's ahead. Of course, at some point I'm going to have to turn around, or else I'm not going to have time to do my photos. I think I've got another half an hour I can go this way. It'll allow me to get enough photos. Okay. Do 180 here for you. Obviously got a bit of a log jam, but you know what? That just reminded me that so far that's pretty good to only see one log jam like that. Looper Canyon, unfortunately, I don't know, somewhere a year or 2 years ago, ended up with some huge messy log jams, and it really spoiled it, really messed it up. So look at all the different colors of the rock here. So I'm gonna put my inflatable down here. I'm gonna have to be careful while I put it down because this is sharp. Anyhow, take this off my head. So it's starting to look like things might be changing past this rock here. You might have seen the most spectacular spot, but we should be able to get a view from up here, I hope. No, it still looks pretty nice down here. Some little rapid areas. So yeah, I think I'll keep going. I still have time. Okay, so here is an example what I was saying about maybe there'll be some caves right in that dark area there. It's, who knows, it could be nothing, but then again, it could be a little cave. Okay, so through here there's an interesting opening. Getting a little bit of splotchy light still. You can see the sun's over there. Just about 15 more minutes and it'll be all behind the trees in the mountain, the hills. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the SS Minnow behind, because I'm going to go down to there, and if it gets deep and I can't go any further than that corner, then that's where I'm going to turn around and start making my way back and get some photos. So I deem this area worthy of a little bit of exploration. I'm just going to walk down these rapids here because I can't take the rubber raft. So I'll pick back up once I get a little bit further down there. This area coming up here looks pretty amazing. It's getting to be a little hairy to negotiate this stuff, but I'm glad I came this far. Yeah, it still looks like it's going to be nice even around the corner there, but it's getting a little tricky now. I'm going to see if I can scamper over these rocks and then down there, and we'll just play it by ear for another few minutes. Wow, this is way nicer than I ever expected. Wait till you see what I'm going to show you in just a second here. It's a little waterfall right out of a fairy tale. Fall colors. Still the cliffs are 50 to 60, 70 feet high. So the way things are going, I might have to change my plans, because it's starting to look like there's so many nice spots to take photos of that I'm not going to be able to get it all done before I lose all the light. So yeah, I might just stay here an extra day and take all day tomorrow. So I didn't get to this spot. I'm only going to say we're way up island, and took me several hours to get here. So yeah, I want to get close to that little waterfall, and now it's getting more green through here, so that's even cooler. And here we are right close to the little waterfall. Pretty amazed that it's actually flowing, because we're September 19th and we just had 3, maybe even 4 months of basically zero rain. So it looks like there could be more nicer spots even down there. It's hard to say from here, but it's getting a little deep through there. So I think I'm gonna get out the tripod and start taking some photos and making my way back. The last thing I want to do is get trapped in the dark. But yeah, I think I see a few possible keepers. All right, time to get to work. So I've taken a few shots. Here's a kind of a cool angle that I liked. Unfortunately, I feel kind of rushed, because it seems like it's getting dark really quickly now, even though I know I've got a couple hours total of light. It gets dark probably in 2 more hours, but yeah, I'm feeling kind of rushed right now, so I'm gonna just try to hit the highlight spots that I really like, and then maybe I'll stick around all of tomorrow and redo all this and see what the light's like when it's morning light, which should be blocked this way. So anyway, back upstream I go. It's kind of neat. Okay, let's make this the official good morning. Day 2 on my mystery river. It's so mysterious, I don't even know where I am, so I couldn't possibly tell you about it. Anyhow, let me tell you about this morning. The hard part was that, of course, my wetsuit got fairly wet up to about here. I'm wearing this fleece jacket, it got wet up to about here. Because this helps me keep warm in the shadow area. It's not super warm out like summer temperatures now. And so of course my wetsuit didn't dry overnight because it's not kept in a warm room. I'm sleeping in my vehicle. And I just put it on the roof actually. And so I had to get back into that wetsuit this morning. And it was really cold. So at first I was thinking, I don't even know if I can do this. It's so cold, I'm probably going to get shivering from putting this cold wetsuit on. That's the last thing I wanted, was to start my day with being really cold. So anyway, what I ended up figuring out to at least try for the first time was I turned on my vehicle, cranked up the heat to full, and I laid my wetsuit up on the dash. And of course that didn't dry it at all, but it heated up the water, which made it tolerable enough that I was able to climb into my wetsuit this morning for undertaking day 2, which I'm really looking forward to now. At first it was a bit of a, getting into wet clothes is not really fun first thing in the morning. So it took a few minutes for my motivation to get up a little bit more. Now I'm ready to go. So anyway, I'm back at this spot right here, and this is my first composition for the morning. Doing a vertical, trying to get some of that beautiful fall color in there, and that really neat overhang is right over there. Trying horizontal and vertical. Show you the rest of the scenery here. And I'm actually under this rock, which is carved out. It's pretty cool, but it's really hard to get that into a good composition. Yesterday, on my way back, I took a few photos, but in all honesty, I'm not feeling confident that I'm going to like too many of them, because I was into rush back before it gets dark-itis, meaning that I knew I had a couple hours worth of light, but it's always hard to, when you're doing photography, you really want to take your time and be really careful about composition. So I wasn't taking that time, so I know I'm going to look at my photos and I'm going to see a whole bunch of compositional mistakes, and I'm going, that's horrible. So hopefully I'm going to have enough time this morning. I don't know if you can really see, but the tops of these trees over here, they've got sunlight on. So eventually I'm going to have to contend with that. Right now it's okay. But it doesn't matter. I'm going to take my time. I get whatever shots I can before the light hits this area. But again, as I said yesterday, I'm so glad that I came exploring this area, because it's a really beautiful spot. So I'm going to continue on, and I'll pick up if I, maybe go beyond where I was, or if I have something semi-interesting to say. So let's go. Very nice light at the moment. So I don't know if I got the following on the GoPro yesterday, but right there, it's kind of like a little sleeping compartment. It's got an overhang. You can sleep in there nicely, stay dry. Thinking about a shot here. Beautiful clear water. Beautiful clear water. And away we go. Trying to get a little bit better footage. The light's pretty good right now in the canyon. I just want to paddle over this way for a moment, see if there's a good shot from this angle here. I'm in the neighborhood. Let's see. Let's see here. It's a tough one. I like this area though. That's where the little sleeper compartments are up there. Let's see how it looks if I could get right close. Yeah, if I could get a shot with a little cascade. Yeah, it's a little bit of an unbalanced shot, but I might give it a try later. Let's continue on. But the jaggedness of the rock is just so cool. Not fun to touch sometimes because it's so sharp, but there's all the different colors. It goes from a brownish color there into a light gray right there, and on and on. Got some oranges in some areas. Beautiful moss growing on it. Super clear water. Yeah, pretty amazing. I definitely think that this there's a couple shots in Looper Canyon that are really nice, but this might even have more composition options than even Looper does. Let's see what we have here. 180. That's kind of interesting. There's got to be something right here to shoot. Maybe right here. Oh, I'm getting pulled by the current. I can't. Oh, I think I could beat it. No, the current beat me. Let's see if I can zip around the corner here, though. Yeah, it's not a very good shot there anyway. Go over here a little bit. I'm just exploring composition possibilities. Nope. Nope. Let's keep going. So much more peaceful today knowing that I don't have to rush. Makes a world of difference. Let's see here. It's got to be some kind of a nice shot around here. It looks better as I get further back around this area here. Oh yeah, this is the life, I tell you. I like this overhang here, so I think I'm going to get off to the side here and get out and have a, let's see what I can find. As I said yesterday, getting out of this thing is always a little tricky. Just about. There we go. Oh. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I think there's got to be a shot here somewhere. Yeah, this is actually more balanced over. I'm going to take this off. This is more balanced here. See, as I back off a little bit, you got this, and then that's further away, and then all that's further away, so that gives it a nice feeling of depth. And there's nice reflections. Beautiful watercolor right here. And then as I look back this way here, it's not a really balanced shot, but it's not bad. I'll probably take one, yeah, maybe right around here-ish. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. All right, off we go again. I just got some, I think I got some really nice shots from this area here. I tried all different kinds of compositions. Just beat the sun. Now the sun's getting a little too hot over there, but I just got my shots done before that happened. So even if the sun is too bright everywhere else, I feel that I will have already gotten some good shots. But of course I'm hoping that around the corner here the sun won't be hitting things as brightly, but more than likely that's not going to be the case. More beautiful formations and a spot where you can, it's probably about 8 feet, you can go underneath there. Let's just paddle on over there. The angle's light. Yeah, the light was just great before that sun just started hitting that area over there. Beautiful overhang. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be really bright down there, which is a bummer, but who knows? Maybe if I just chillax for a couple of hours. Okay, that's that little rapids there again, so I'm gonna have to disembark over here somewhere. As you can see, it's just a big ball of brightness over there. And too many hot spots over there too, obviously. But I think this is gonna make a really nice shot on the way back. some of these little rapids in here. Could be a nice one. This leaf is levitating. Ooh, that's pretty freaky, eh? I just discovered something I didn't see yesterday that's really cool. And I'm gonna see if I can get up into these little tubes